Yeah. Well, y'all know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it's you. I don't know why I'm echo going. You hear echo? Like I ain't hearing a big echo. I don't like that. Hold on. So, but y'all know what it is. Y'all come here and hit y'all with this. I'm trying to get this audio fixed because it's crazy feedback right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and play our thing. So, okay, that is a lot better. So we live in effect. So we only got a couple of judges here today. Beautifully Nana, she won't be in the attendance. Shout out to her, my beautiful wife. And go to our page, Beautifully Us. Go check out. She got had a podcast that's coming on. I still hear the echo. So I'm gonna do it like this. So I won't hear the echo. So boom, she got a podcast that's going on. So y'all tune in April the 1st. Y'all know what it is. It is what it is. Let's get ready. Let's go. So I'm gonna bring up one of the judges, you know, Mr. Eric Carey. Hey, what's going on with you, Eric? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh,
Oh, can you hear me
okay,
now?
there you go. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. Hey, it's the fourth round.
It is the fourth round.
So, man, hold on.
Repeat that.
Do you hear echo?
Now I don't hear echo.
Okay, I guess it's just on my end.
Hopefully, no one
Okay.
else hears the echo.
No, I guess nobody else hear echo. But it's really messing with my feedback, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, man, we had some disappointing news going on.
Yeah,
A poet scarred
yeah,
didn't submit her poem
yeah.
due
That
to
was real
her.
disappointing, man. I was really hoping that she could put in her submit her poem.
Yeah, man. Like she had some family issues going on that she had to take care of. There's more president than this tournament, so I respect that. You know, family
Yeah,
first. So shout out to her. Shout out to her family. Hope everything is well. But the show must go on. Shout out to our poet Scar. So before we get to the fourth round, what was y'all doing? Y'all going back and forth in the chat? Exclusive. You was fired.
so I'm gonna explain what happened. So the live that y'all did on Thursday night, I got on in the chat, but I couldn't stay on, so I didn't get a chance to be for the whole thing, be around for the whole thing. So I ended up watching it that next morning, and then right after I watched it, I did a response poem video to what Finn had said about naming his poetry that he was doing Judgment Day. So I did a
Mm.
funny poem and posted it, and everybody that got a chance to see it, they went crazy. And the ladies, they decided that they wanted to put their own twist into the chat. So I came back at them, and we just kept going back and forth, back and forth. And by the time we were done, man, I felt like we had done something extremely epic, man.
I mean, it was epic.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
really.
y'all was dropping jewels, name flipping, the Toy Story,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah. It was some
y'all was
fire
really
stuff.
getting it in.
Yeah, yeah. They made me reach in my bag, man, and it was no research. Everything was off the dome, and
Look,
we were just coming back at each other in the moment. and that's something that is really hard to do.
Right.
They held up for hours, man. We did that for
Look.
most of the day.
But you know the wittiness of that was going on. I'm like, man, that's how you write.
Yeah,
Like that was fire.
yeah, and that's what I told them. I told them that I wanted to see more of that as they same thing. I wanted to see more of that as they submitted their videos for this week. So I saw a little bit of that, but not what I saw on Friday. I wanted to see some more of the wittiness in some of the poetry, because some of the stuff that they was putting in the chat on Friday was really, really good.
Okay. Let me see. So do you want to get into the first poem? Hold up, wait a minute. For the first time in Poetry Life history, we can invite the poets up too.
Uh-oh. There we go.
We have exclusive. Shout out to exclusive. We have the diddy don.
Yo,
We are here, man.
we are here.
So y'all get to hear upstage, up close and personal. Y'all get to talk y'all ears.
No, this is so crazy right now.
Look, y'all sitting in front of one of the baddest judges of all.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
Eric, your pin game's crazy. It's crazy. I wanted to really shout you out today, man. That was epic, epic.
So let's talk about that real quick.
No,
Duh,
it's
you was in your bag too. Exclusive, you was in your bag too.
exclusive started, bro. She started. She said she came right at the men. She was like, "Let's talk." Like I got something out there. Y'all were beating up this. So I was like, "Look, they are beating this." And kept going.
Look, I'm not gonna even hold you. Y'all shocked the hell out of me. I'm like, what? This came from what?
Yeah.
Fire,
Yeah.
fire.
Eric
Exclusive snapping back. What?
got it out of us. He was like he got we kind of ganged up on him a little bit, but he held his own. Bro. I kept calling him champ. I like you the champ, man.
And did.
You the champ. You
Yeah, they
got that.
tried to gang up on me.
Yeah, we yeah a little bit. We can't. And I said Nikki
Hey.
hop in, Nikki hop in.
Hey, Nikki was in there spazzing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I
We
sent
did.
an invite to Nikki too. So if she want to jump in, hey, cause y'all was going in.
No, Eric said he had time that day. He had time. He said I got
I
time for the
did have time that day.
look.
That's probably the only day I got time. But y'all got
Look.
it. I picked the right day.
It was exclusive came the first shot. She 1-2. And then Eric came back.
Look,
Yeah.
Finn said he was at work all day. He couldn't entertain that.
Man, I'm in the cubicle. Like, what? Let me get him some stuff. Let me get right there. You know, like in the cubicle. Telling you.
Okay, so look, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna enter into the fourth round so y'all can hear y'all scores. But at the same time, all of y'all will make it to the final round because a poet score had dropped out the competition. She didn't submit a poem. So all of y'all going to the final round to see who's gonna be champion of poetry life.
Okay.
Mm. But the fifth round is the fifth round. This is the round to see who's gonna be champion of poetry life.
Mm. Is,
Mm.
is it a
The
video?
plot thickens. But I'm gonna let y'all know that y'all will have 2 weeks to prepare for this.
Okay.
It's 3 rounds. It's 3 rounds. So that means you have to bring 3 poems.
Mm. Okay.
3 poems. It's gonna be fire. It's the Don versus exclusive. versus the champion of Poetry Liar. There's it. There we go. So let's talk about these scores real quick. We're gonna start with the done. Um, my internet is really tripping, so I would love to play the video at the same time. But the way my internet is set up, they got a check-in and a balance and all that, that stuff ain't checking out all the way, but we gonna make it do what it do. So Eric, what is your scores for the Don?
My scores for Don are fives across the board for a total score
Mm,
of 5.
Mm, mm.
mm. Explain that.
So she gave us what we were asking for. She reached in her bag and pulled out something that was funny and put it together. And she did poetry while she was playing drums
Mm,
and didn't mess up because I was watching.
right.
And that's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Look.
So the performance game was on 10. So that's why I gave her the score I gave her.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to who is okay, beautifully Nana. She gave the jump. The no, I'm getting tongue tied. The Don 5 and this echo is killing me. Look, okay, let me do it like this. She gave the Don a 5 in originality, 4 in wittiness, 4 in relatability, 4 in lyrical ability, and 5 of performance. So with the total score of 22. So she's not here to, tell you why she gave you the score. She had to make a errand run real quick. So, but on Wednesday, we will be here to discuss this. So let's go to, let me see. Foodie Batty. Foodie Batty gave you a 5 in originality, 4 in wittiness, 5 in relatability, 5 in lyrical ability, 4 in performance, with a total score of 23. Mm. Talk to her nice. Talk to her nice. And for the last judge, let's go to Miss Tiffany. Miss Tiffany, she said she gave you a 5 in originality, a 4 in wittiness, a 4 in relatability, a 4 in lyrical ability, a 5 in performance, with a high score of 22. Don, do you know what that means? Your total score was a 92. Mm, a 92. Talk to her nice. Let's go, Don. So, okay, now we're going to get to exclusive. Hold on, no, wait. I got to do this order. It was Finn. We'll say the best for last. So, we're going to go into Finn poem. So, Eric, what was your score about Finn's?
So my score that I gave Finn was fives across the board.
Mm,
Total score of 25.
So, let's talk about it.
So the reason why I gave him 15. The reason why I gave him a total score of 25 is because of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And he told us that he was going to do it. He told us that he was going to come for all the judges, and then it was going to be Judgment Day. But then he pulled stuff that we did out of chat on Friday
Right.
and changed it to Grudgment Day. And then he had the audacity to come for everybody.
Everybody.
So he said something to the likes of, I know nobody wants to come for the king, so let's meet in the middle. I make impossible burgers so everybody can eat off of me. It was a
Yeah.
play on Burger King,
Yeah.
and it was ridiculous. And then he said, "If one more judge score me low on substance, uh, I forgot the last part. It was something about he was gonna show us
With
real
poetic
poetic
justice.
justice."
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? What other judges do? I gotta get this man all fives, and the reason
Look.
why is because ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Hmm.
Joke was on us, so yeah. If it's not funny to the judges, it's okay because it's about us. It's not supposed
Right.
to be you. It's funny to him, and
Right.
he's funny to me, but I'm not laughing. I'm coming for you.
You're
So
right.
that was the funny part. So there was some funny stuff in there, but it was about us. So it's okay for us not to laugh because he's making the jokes on us.
Right.
So that's what it was. That's the angle he took on his funny. The joke was on us,
Right.
and so I got to give him his props. He did a good job, and it was funny to him, so it was funny to me. So, but I want to say this to Finn. He not on the live. Uh, you know, I was inspired on Friday, and I was inspired when I listened to your poem. If you want a battle, let's run it. Let's do it.
Talk to him nice.
Let's do it.
Hey, but I'm not gonna hold you. Phineas' poem was that, especially when I like the part when he threw beautifully Nana in there. He like beautifully nah.
Yeah,
Like that was I
yeah.
like that was fire. That was fire. And I know y'all haven't seen the videos. I'm gonna post them in a group right after this so y'all can see them. But
Oh, so they haven't seen them yet.
no, they haven't seen them yet. No, they haven't
Oh, I
seen them
haven't seen
yet.
the video.
They haven't seen
Ah,
it yet. And I will be posting right after this so they can
got
see what was going down. But I'm not gonna hold you. To me, Phineas went in. It was funny to me.
yeah.
Like I laughed. Like I'm like, okay, talk your ears.
It was funny to me too.
So but we're gonna get into these scores. We're gonna go with beautifully Nana. She gave Finn the Human a 5 in originality, a 5 in wittiness, a 5 in relatability, a 5 in lyrical ability, and a 3 in the performance, which led him to have a score of 23. Now she haven't gave she's not here to give her, her spiel about why she didn't give them all fives, but Wednesday we will be here to talk about it. So let's get to let's see who is next. Foodie Batty, she's next on the list. She gave him a 5 in originality, a 4 in wittiness, a 2 in relatability, 5 in lyrical ability, and 3 in performance, with the total score of a 19. We really got to talk about that one. We really had Foodie Batty. If you listening, we have to talk about it. A 19? A 19? He was going off. He was snapping. But later on, when this live go off, I'm gonna post it in Portugal Life. So y'all want to see the dope videos from the poets from the fourth round? Please go into Portugal Life, the group, and join and see all the fun poetry, all the excitement, all the thrill. Go join Portugal Life. This is where it's at. Join Portugal Life. So let's get to the she said, Foodie Betty said her favorite line was, y'all said y'all want to see faces. Let's face it, the makeup line was sick. She said the makeup line was sick. That was sick. Hey, when y'all hear this, y'all be like, oh, y'all gonna lose your mind because it was one of those ones. So let's get to Tiffany. Her final score. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Fin the human. Tiffany. She gave you a 3 in originality, a 3 in wittiness, a 1 in relatability, a 4 in lyrical ability, and a 2 in performance, with the total score of 13. Silence. Silence. Tiffany, Wednesday is something you have to talk about. It's something that you have to talk about. Hold on. I think we have Phineas trying to join. Let me see real quick. But but his total score, let's get to his total score first. His total, so he has a 23 by Beautiful Nana, a 25 by Eric Curry, 13 from Tiffany, and a 19 from Foodie Betty with a total score of 80. 80. What do you have to say about that, Eric Curry? You heard the poem.
Uh, they put some. No, I want to respect the judges in their perspective. For me personally, I thought he did a good job. I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to be disrespectful to the other judges'
Look,
opinions. So I think it's appropriate for me to say that I respect the way that they view what he did, but I thought that he did an amazing job. Uh, really, really good job of, especially for what he was reaching for. So yeah, I'm leaving it at that.
okay, so Finn said he tried to join it, but it's raining bad, so his connection will be not that good. Oh, hold on. Look, if you speak him up and he will come. Finn the human. Well, his connections, he's gonna work on his connection, but we're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going. So so the last poet.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, we're gonna get back to you after we do the last poet. The last poet. So Eric, what was your scores for exclusive?
So my scores for exclusive, I gave her fives for the first three, and then for performance and lyrical ability, I gave her fours for a total score of 23. And the reason why
Mm,
is I thought that the idea of what you did was phenomenal. And I watched it several times. I felt like I was watching the scene from a movie. Um, Actually go through that and you was having a conversation with your girl about it. I feel like that was a real situation. I've never been in a room of what that looks like when girls talk about how they date went with the guy
right.
afterwards, but I have imagined what it looked like. That's exactly it. But I judged the whole performance, and your friend was a part of the performance too. And there were
hmm
times when she was laughing so hard, I was laughing at her laughing, and it kind of, especially towards the end, she was laughing so hard, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to listen to the poem, but she got me cracking up laughing at her laughing at you. So there were times when you started laughing because she was laughing so hard, and she was dying. She was dying laughing. But I thought that you did a good job with it. I felt like there were times when you were making it rhyme, as opposed to just keeping with the flow of the conversation. But for the most part, it was great. And there, part of me wanted to give you a 24, especially when we talked about lyrical ability. But the
hmm
performance was only because your friend was laughing too hard. That was the only reason why.
Right. Okay, okay. So you have Eric Curry scores. His score was like he said was a 23. So let's go to Beautifully Nana. Again, she has a group page called Beautifully Us. Go ahead and join the group. Little commercial break, but we here. So let's get back to her scores. So Exclusives. She gave you 5 in originality, a 4 in wittiness, 3 in relatability, 3 in a lyrical ability, and a 3 in performance, with a total score of 18. Now, again, she's not here to defend her scores, but Wednesday we will talk about it. So now, okay, let's get to who's next? Tiffany. Let's go to Tiffany scores. So exclusive. She gave her a 4 in originality, a 3 in wittiness, 4 in relatability, 3 in lyrical ability, and a 1 in performance, with the total score of 15. Now she had some notes and some quotes for you, but again, like I said, Wednesday we will talk about it because you do have the answer for these scores. So let's see. She says she understands the concept and the storytelling about a night that she had with a potential babe. But she said the camera needed to be a little bit closer. Um, she's saying your friend was talking and the video was extremely dark and it was hard to hear the poem because and the punchlines because your friend's fake laughter. Yes, she used fake laughter. We're gonna say everything that the judges wrote. She said the laughter was fake. So Wednesday we're gonna have to talk about it. So with the total score, did I do Foodie Baddie score? No, I didn't do Foodie Baddie score. Let's go down to Foodie Baddie. Okay. So she gave you a 5 in originality, a 4 in wittiness, a 5 in relatability, 5 in lyrical ability, 4 in performance, with a total score of 23. Hey, I ain't got my sound effects though, but we got to do some natural sound effects today. So we're gonna get it going. But she gave you a total score of 23. So in of all the judges combined, your score was 79. So shout out to that. So we had the highest score of the tournament for this round was the did it done with a 93. Finn coming in second as an 80, and exclusive coming in third as 79. But let me give you my thoughts on exclusive poem. I thought it was fire. The concept was fire. The having a conversation and having it all around the intertwine between you and your friend, how she became a part of the performance, the act. But I did think she was laughing. Her laughter was kind of a little bit OD. No, she was kind of ODing on the laughter part. But I get it. She was trying to hype you up. That's a good friend. She did a thing. But it was a little bit OD, but I love the concept. That was fire to me. I'm not gonna hold you. That was straight fire. I ain't never seen a concept like that where you talking to your friend and you're just having a general conversation and it's a poem. Like it was fire. Like I love the concept. So Eric,
I will comment on these other poets, but I haven't seen this stuff yet, so I have no idea
yes,
what
no
the
one, no
position
one
is.
has seen the other poems. I haven't posted them just yet. But after we get off the live, I will be posted. I was trying to press for time. I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep and I woke up at 7 o'clock. I'm like, whoa, I got 30 minutes left. So hey, I'm getting old. I gotta take my midday naps. So, but Phineas,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to come and ask you a couple questions about your poem.
Right on.
Who was you talking about?
Everybody. I was talking about everybody. I talked about all the poets. I talked about all the judges, and then I thought I might have had something else to talk about, but it wasn't big enough to even bring it up. I didn't even mention the name of the other one.
So you talk about
Uh,
the poet?
yeah, I talked about the poets positively. I talked about poets
Mm.
bar missed around, but I made it to where it felt like I missed around, and then it left the poet scarred up, and then but I came back and weathered the storm, bettered my form. And poems came back strong. Yeah, and then talked about exclusive and the Dawn and how they ate the rounds that they ate up, and then I went in on the judges.
Mm, fire.
It, it is funny because like I went directly to how can I relate to a baddie, and then again I don't relate to a baddie. It's funny.
Hey man, like you was taking shots, and some of the judges. Let me see who is Tiffany. She scored you low.
Yeah.
Let me see what Tiffany said about your poem. Uh, let's see. Okay, so she said the objective was this week to make us laugh. She said she felt like this poem was more like a diss track,
But I ain't diss
but it
nobody.
didn't make her laugh. She said she felt like more it was a diss track, but because
I
she
ain't,
said she didn't laugh, she didn't find it funny.
yeah, the only person I dissed was myself. The only person I dissed was myself. I dissed myself about uh it feeling like I missed around because I got low scores. And I dissed
Mm-hmm.
myself performance, and that's where all the stand up stuff came in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what everybody said. That's what all the critiques were, was you didn't even stand up for it. So I made what, like 4 or 5 references about me having to stand up for things, and yeah.
Right.
So the only person I dissed was myself,
Most
and,
definitely.
and
But
you.
I thought it was fire.
I dissed you too, TK. I did diss you, but
I know.
you knew you knew
I seen
that
it.
was coming. Yeah, and you knew
You
that was
know.
coming.
I knew it was coming, but like I still loved it though. It was still funny to me. I would
Yeah,
say to me, if I were judging this poem, I would say this part was the best poem for as just going back and forth, the wittiness, the using the names and stuff like that, the difficulty, and it was funny to me. I don't know about everybody else, but it was funny to me.
I mean, the one line where I said I don't use big words just to use big words, and then use the biggest word in the English language to follow that up. That's not funny.
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Look,
uh,
and Foodie Batty said she liked that makeup line.
yeah, that was tight. I had to research. I had to look up. So in my Google search history right now is all types of makeup terminology because I had to look up what. So in my Facebook ads, it's gonna be a bunch of makeup ads and shit. Yeah,
But don't
how
you
we
think
spell
it's crazy when you
Clark.
look up something and it appear all on Facebook?
Yeah,
I think they in cahoots.
they are. They sell our information to target potential buyers.
Look, it's all about the money. So Eric, the judging for the next round, the fifth round, it's 3 rounds. Phineas, you've been through this before. It's 3 rounds. Y'all have 2 weeks. The, y'all can come up with so last year I did do a topic
Yeah, we
for
did
one
topics
round.
last year. We
So
did two
okay,
topics.
Eric, since
We
you
had one
here,
freestyle round topics.
Eric, go ahead and give them a topic off your head. Freestyle, don't.
A topic off the head. Ah. Uh, let's see. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Mm. What happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas. That's the topic. So so I'm gonna let y'all know. Last year we did one written round, but this year we're doing all video. I want to see your lyrical ability. I want to hear your lyrical ability because it may sound good on paper, but can you translate it in speaking? Now, a lot of
By
y'all
the
are
way,
good writers, but can you talk that talk? What you think about that, Eric?
I think we're about to find out.
This next round, we will know who will be the champion of Poetry Life.
Yeah.
It's between these three individuals. If I was the champion, I would individual all by myself. See, I didn't catch that. I would end a visual by myself. See, that was a double entendre. Even in my freestyling, I'm spitting bar. I would individual me by
Okay,
myself.
I caught it. I finally caught it. It took me a second.
Mm. But one of y'all will become champion in 2 weeks. Done. What's your thoughts about that?
All right, I'm about to bring it. We got all videos. Let's go.
Okay. You feel any pressure? Because you had the top poem twice consecutively in 2 weeks.
No, I just
You an exclusive. It's the only one. And y'all here with the
don't.
champion of Poetry Live.
I
well,
love
I'm
it. This is
hanging
beautiful.
on by a thread.
What'd you say?
That I'm hanging on by a thread.
You got it, man. You in there?
Yeah, he's hanging in by a thread.
He
He
in
had
there
to be
though. He in
for
there.
him to be a champion. Hey, fan, this is where you strive. This is your arena. You've been here before. You didn't see Monster. He didn't see Monsters. He has the title of Poetry Life Champion. So, Finn, are you ready?
Oh yeah, man. Y'all gotta look at what I did, man. I wrote that last poem. I wrote that same day I performed it. Do you know how hard it was? That was almost 2.5 minutes straight flow that I had to memorize and record. I, yeah, I went in on that. So
Okay, so let's talk about it. What was your thought process in crafting that material?
uh, like I said, what I was gonna do. I mean, the Judgment Day, that was just a joke, and then Eric did a diss track on me, and which was hilarious. So yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, that's funny. I'm actually gonna do that. But no, I was just thinking to do it, like I said, some self-deprecation humor in there, and then just basically observations. Other than that,
Okay. The Don, what was your thought process crafting this material you had?
Um, so I remember I was on Instagram one time and I was scrolling through and then I saw one of my favorite Instagram comedians. He had did a joking poem one time. It was like a long time ago, and he had a dude in the back doing with the banjo,
Yeah.
and it's like he don't, he was just showing that he can rhyme, but it was just funny because the dude had the banjo in the back, and it was just so freaking funny to me. And I said one day, I was like, I'm gonna do that. Like, or I thought I would have a drummer. Like one day, I was like, I'm gonna have a drummer when I perform. But in this one, I said, you know what? Let me just buy some banjos, or have you say it, bongo or whatever, and I'm gonna do it myself. And so I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I thought it would be funny, and I just I kind of mimicked the flow that he had on there, and then I just wrote a poem to like some drums.
Okay, okay. But like I said, I love that concept. It was funny.
Hmm.
I have no money.
Yeah, I'm broke, baby.
Look,
Yeah,
when I post these, y'all gonna laugh. This is funny. Like y'all was all funny in your own creative way,
yeah.
but I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all just jumped out y'all boxes
Hmm.
and expanded.
I told you I was gonna take that risk. I was so scared. I was hot. I was like, I don't know. It can go two ways. They can hate it or they gonna love it. And I was like, let's go.
So how do you feel about your poem being the highest score?
It feels good. I just feel like, as far as a performer, I want to be the best performer. That was my goal as a poet in general. And if anything I get from the competition, I just want to become a better performer, and better at delivering my performance. So that's what I want. So it feels good, honestly.
Okay. And Wednesday we have the poems up on live so everybody can hear and see these poems.
Oh, you
Like
said
I said,
Wednesday
yeah,
or
Wednesday.
after this? Because I want to see. I gotta see Finn.
Well, I'm gonna post it in the group, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go live and show the
Okay.
video during the live.
Okay. Bet. That's awesome.
So exclusive. It's on you.
What's the question?
So what was your thoughts going into
What's
this
my
fourth round?
I still am where I've been from day one. I mean, for not bad for the first time ever. It's been 44 years. I've literally been writing since I was probably in
Mhm.
uh, high school, and have never stepped out, never entered anything, never anything. My poetry was just for me and me alone. So regardless, I'm excited to be here. Finalist, like on the first go, get out of here. I'm excited. And I'm with
Look,
other dope people who spit fire. So I'm keeping up with the competition for real. I'm keeping up with a champion from last year for real. I'm keeping up with a poetess that just flows for real.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that little old me even made it to this point. How about that?
hmm. I
Mm,
like
let's
it's
go.
it's very exciting. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like to see both of y'all at this place.
Mm,
You know, we had a lot of people who started out with 10 poems. I mean 10 poets.
mhm.
Now we down to the final three.
Let's get it, man. It feels
Y'all
too good.
outlasted 7 poets from different regions, different countries, different states, different cities.
Hmm.
Y'all here.
Man.
What
Hey,
is the
good luck.
feeling about y'all accomplishments?
I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night for myself. But good luck to everybody.
Good luck.
Uh,
Good luck, Finn.
Post some
Look,
videos, TK. I want to see what everybody else did. So,
for
Look,
sure.
I'm finna post it right now while we on here. So,
uh,
That's-
y'all have a good night.
You too,
you
Finn. Bye,
too.
Finn.
So Eric Curry, the
Yes,
judge,
yes, sir.
as my wife calls him, Reverend,
Reverend Dickey.
Reverend Deacon. So what do you want to see in this fifth round? It's 3 rounds, 3 poems.
Well, what I'm looking for is your best work, the best that you could possibly do, which means that you can't wait till Friday to try to throw it together. I done seen enough from everybody by now to know whether or not you've thrown it together or you put that work in it. Um, I want y'all to understand that I'm probably going to be as harsh as I've been all competition when it comes to this last round, specifically because we're choosing the champ. So this is the person that's going to represent life, not just for this competition, but for the world. Because this is the person that we're gonna say this is a champion of life for the next year. So when we do events and when we do stuff, they want to know who's the best poet in poetry life. Then this is the person that uh, is going to represent. So you got to be able to hold your own up against the world of poets that are not in our organization. So that's what I'm thinking of. So when you're writing your poems and you're putting everything together, I want you to write it like you the best one. I want you to put it together like you the one that's going to represent. I want you to make me feel it. I want you to make me feel like there's nobody that can hold a candle to you, and you're giving everybody that work. There we go.
So are we gonna bring it? Cause y'all know Phoenix gonna bring it.
Oh, we're gonna bring it for
We gonna
sure. I think this is the group to do it.
something different, like, or
I think you bring it up.
is do
I think you breaking up pretty bad.
Hey y'all, I'm having some real issues with my connectivity, so if I cut out again, I'm gonna try to get back on, but it's really bad right now.
Okay. I know cutting out. Where you going, Miss Exclusive? You look nice.
Actually, so in a long story short, I am at home. I'm not in Texas. I'm back home.
Oh,
So I have literally been catching up with everybody who hasn't seen me in a year and some change that I've been to Texas. And Mrs. Giggle, who was in my video, which, contrary to popular belief, she really does laugh like that. Seriously, you hear her, right? So literally, I told her, I was like, I need for you to hear this raw off the dome because I need your absolute raw laughter because her and my other god sister literally sit in a room and laugh this hard about nothing. And I always say laughter is like medicine, so they're my therapy. I literally crack up off of listening to them laugh. So yeah,
yeah.
they're really like that. Like that is one of the things that sticks out to me about these two of my sisters in particular. But anyway, with all that being said, so we were out bowling or thought we was going to bowl. We ended up just having a drink and a pizza and leaving because they were being lame about the lanes. But
Okay.
earlier I was out at lunch. That'll make it somewhere on Facebook, you'll see. And that was that. Yeah, I've been a little out and about. I've been sprinkling myself just a little bit.
Nice. You look nice.
Thank you. Just getting caught up and rejuvenated because I've been looking a little baggy and I can't pineapples.
You look great.
she said pineapple.
Yeah, pineapples. Just no. Get somebody else to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened here.
Awesome.
Yes.
You back up now, TK. We can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was trying to post these videos in the group, but
Oh,
like I said, like congratulations to y'all. Y'all made
thank
it to the final round, the fifth round. Who will
thank
be
you.
champion of poetry live?
And
Let's go.
So it's a lot of questions I want to ask, but we're gonna say that
For
for
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Man, dang.
We're gonna
Dang.
say that for Wednesday. So when everybody is here and everybody can put it they 2 cents in, hope we can come up with $1.
Yeah, because I ain't got no money, remember? I ain't got no money. I ain't got
period.
Hey, fire poem.
Hey,
But
thank
but no, shout out your dad restaurant before we get up out of here.
you already know, man. We at Glenn's Kitchen on Camp Wisdom in Dallas, Texas. So that's Oak Cliff. So it's right by Redbird in that little area where you gotta go down some. But it's on Camp Wisdom. We got barbecue, fried chicken, salmon plates, crab boils, pretty much
Mm.
everything. So yeah, hit us up. Glenn's Kitchen, Dallas, Texas.
Hey, for sure, for sure. But
So I
also
have a
I want to
question
give
just
a
to make sure.
shout out to the hookah hut. We was out there at the hookah hut the other
Mm,
day. Hey,
yeah.
y'all had to, it's a vibe. Shout out to James Chapman, Terrence Orange, Said they've been running this every Saturday, so we're gonna have to fade it one time.
Okay.
It's a vibe. When I
That's a
say it's a vibe, it's a vibe.
It looked nice.
So man, but exclusive, not to cut you off. What you about to say?
All is well. I was just going to say, so we have these 3 rounds. So we need to make 3 videos pertaining to what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, just one round. That's the topic.
So where's the 3 come from?
No, it's three poems. It's 3 rounds.
Okay, so we in the same group. Maybe I'm late. I'm mislabeling. So 3 poems about what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, it's only one topic round.
the rest of
Yes. The rest are what?
freestyle.
Yes, the rest is freestyle.
Okay, so only one of them is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. The other
Yes,
2 are freestyle.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but all 3 videos.
All 3 videos.
Okay, all right,
You could do it. We got it. You could do it.
girl,
Do it.
You
No,
got
you
you,
can
two
do it. I'm
weeks.
trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
no, you could do it.
Okay,
Two
I got it.
weeks.
2 weeks. Yay.
Let's go.
14 days
And
to see
somebody
who
got
will
to
be
battle
champion
TK, and I just
of
don't want to be
Portugal.
that guy. So at this point, I'm like good either way. If I win, I'm going to be terrified because I have to go against TK. If I don't, then I will be like, oh, that'll be fun to watch because I didn't want to have to go against TK. So I'm still Gucci wherever I fall. I just want y'all to know that.
So okay, one question before you get up here. Do y'all want a trophy or y'all want the belt?
I want a belt.
I still want the belt.
I want a
Okay,
belt.
so I'm gonna put in the order for the belt
Uh-huh.
tonight.
Oh my
I
god.
was trying to make sure if y'all want the belt or y'all want the trophy.
Belt.
We want the
Belt.
belt.
You gotta wear
Okay.
it. You gotta be able to like put it on your shoulder. You know.
Period.
Take it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's done. The
Yeah.
champion, the first belt of champion of Portugal will give will be given to one of y'all poets. This is history.
History.
Last year we didn't have a trophy. Last year we didn't have no belt. It's elevation. So whoever will be champion of Portugal will be in history.
Mm-hmm.
The first belt of champion of Portugal.
Let's
Will it be
go.
yours?
The suspense.
Mm.
Mm.
But again, we're gonna be out of here. I appreciate y'all joining in. Until Wednesday, we'll be here. Shout out to all the poets. Shout out to Nikki Royale. Shout out to Ray Bradley, a poet score, Heidi, um, uh, Zoe Zion, Black Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing somebody. A poet score, exclusive, Adonis. Shout out to all the poets that was in this tournament.
Let's go.
Y'all stepped out and y'all here. I'm excited. 2 weeks. Hey, we out of here. It's
Two.
TK the poet. You already know it, so you ain't gotta quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what they mean. Y'all wrote it. We out.
Bad. Freeze.